This is Show versus Business with the official trailer reaction to The Odyssey. This is the countdown trailer. James sent this to us 2 minutes, 30 seconds, and we're about to get into it. Theo, any thoughts on this one before we dive in?
Hey, man, we're going to get into it, but a lot of controversy.
Really?
Christopher Nolan, man, he's got the bros out here upset, raging out here, man.
We're gonna see some tiki torches at the theater.
Oh man, I hope not. Some you will not. No, hopefully we won't see that. Yeah, man, it's one of those things, man. It's just he's one of our greatest living directors. I mean, everyone loved Oppenheimer, loved Memento, loved.
Don't forget the Dark Knight trilogy.
Yeah, the Dark Knight trilogy. I was getting to it, bro.
My bad.
Dark Knight trilogy, Tenet, which. So here he is doing, Odyssey, which has been around for millennia, right? And now he's this one of the original stories, basically where the whole thought of storytelling, the hero that goes on a journey, right, began. So he's going back to the first story. Well, if you don't count Jesus, but one of the first stories ever told, and now doing a film piece of it. But the casting has been a little controversial, so we'll get into a little bit, but I'm hype about it. I got my ticket for Friday, so I got to see it just to say I saw it. I saw Nolan.
Yeah, definitely. Before we get into all the controversy and all that, we'll save that till after we see the trailer. And once again, when you watch our reaction, it's about the trailer and what they're giving to us, not necessarily what we think the movie is going to be about. So hold your horses, calm down. We might have some spicy takes, but calm down. All right, once again, this is the Odyssey official countdown trailer coming from Universal Pictures, and we are starting right now.
Let's go.
I'm not used to waiting. 5 seconds.
This is too much.
Odysseus.
That's good.
Person.
Don't you remember?
It's a day out here in these streets.
Thunder.
It's a day getting that money.
Looks
fire.
sophisticated. I like it. Oh shit.
Tenet.
Death.
You're right. Feels like
I remember. A wife. A son.
Catwoman.
Home.
I know what's his name is going to be.
Ithaca's a kingdom waiting for a king.
Batman. Okay.
My dad is coming home.
They're pining for a daddy he didn't even know.
Daddy.
Like some sniveling bastard.
Speaking of King's English.
Ithaca's king is coming back.
Yo, daddy.
Bringing vengeance. Bringing it all.
I could take the throne.
They're not giving up power to you or Odysseus. Do you think life goes back to the way it was?
That world is gone.
If he returned, he'd have to kill him, like you will.
You gods don't speak in ways we understand.
Who doesn't understand pain? Or blood? The gods told you.
Then I defy the gods.
I got some thoughts.
You got some thoughts?
Yeah, man.
Mr. Benja.
Huh.
Yeah. So since like you know, have you seen the trailer yet for the Odyssey? This is the first time you saw it?
That's the first time I've seen it. Yeah.
Okay. So as a person I've seen not this one, but something else in the movie theater as well. So
Okay.
Are you, from an artistic standpoint, is it popping for you, with his choice of colors and
It's funny. I expected something a bit more bombastic, a bit more, raw, but it's a lot more grounded than I thought it would be. Even with the huge whirlpool, you saw the giants in their armor. Um, you saw a little bit of mysticism kind of floating around through the shots and the scenes, but it's kept remarkably grounded. And you said it had a look like Tenet, and that's kind of what that reminds me of, where it's like Tenet was weird as hell, but it had this well grounded kind of cinematography, color grading, and look to it. And like it was even less. I mean, this is even less. What was that one movie? Dunkirk. It was even less explosive and less wild than Dunkirk, and I was like, oh, it's a very interesting choice. But that's what was jumping out at me.
I mean, his visual palette is amazing, but really, he's known for his puzzle boxes. So this or mystery or thought provoking kind of storytelling, right? Like Memento. I mean, telling a story completely backwards. That was his first movie. So that's kind of he entered the game, for lack of a better word. So it's like you coming in doing 360 dunks. You're like, dude, what we talking about here? So he came in the game doing some crazy stuff. So for him to kind of quote unquote telling kind of almost a straight, Dunkirk was like that. But even that was a little twist. I don't know if you know the twist what Dunkirk was.
Uh, no, I think I barely saw Dunkirk. I had it on and wasn't paying attention.
I didn't even know this too till after I even watched the movie. But the twist, the thing he did with Dunkirk that was uniquely different was he had like 4 set pieces. Remember, it was the air, the water, the ground. And each one, and you would go through the story arc for each one of those pieces, but each one took it place in different time frames. What the ground piece was over 3 days, the air, the water was over 3 week or 3 hours, and then the air was only 3 minutes. So it's like, you were going through the story back and forth, but they were all kind of like, pieces of they were different time periods. And it's like after you watch it the second time, you catch it. So even that was a somewhat of a straightforward story about, I guess in England they had to, they had to pick up all the English people out of the English Channel from Dunkirk to get escape from Germany in World War II. But now here, this is Odyssey. So, I mean, what the Medusa, what the Cyclops, what are we talking about? The Sirens, all the stories, yeah, came from this. So it's like, what trickery, what trickery will he have in his arsenal, right, to tell the story? I think.
Yeah. So yeah, it's hard to say because this is a guy who comes up with such enamoring puzzles, for lack of a better word, situations that you can watch through but aren't quite sure about, because you're not just receiving a story from A to Z, you're getting a presentation of a thought process. I don't know. So I can kind of see that in the way things are filmed. Like, I don't want to say something's off, but something's not quite standard. I can't totally put my finger on all these scenes the way this trailer's cut.
Yeah. So, he's doing all the things and trying to get you interested in the great things. But so yeah, man. One of the things that kind of came out with this trailer, yes, is Nolan. Yes, he's got a stacked cast, right? We saw the Batman, the Spider-Mans, the Catwomans, so the casting of this was the big news, right? It's like, dude, did he get everybody in Hollywood? So I mean, I can go down this like a murderer's row of folks in this. Even down, I'm on the YouTube.
Drop some names.
The cast of the Odyssey, right? Even if you go down like 3, this is the first time. Even me, I know some of the character actors all the way down like the 4th row of a picture. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 actors on each row, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I know all the way down pretty much to the 3rd level. So that's like, what's that? 9 times 3, 36 folks. I know. I'm like, dang. And they probably, some of these people only had like one line or pop up and say, hey, I'm in the Odyssey. So anyway, we got Zendaya playing Athena, Tom Holland playing, I guess, I don't know how to say that name, but Matt Damon playing the main character, Odysseus, Anne Hathaway playing his wife, Travis Scott, the rapper, I guess / actor now, Robert Patterson, Charlize Theron, John Bernthal, who is the Punisher, for lack of those who don't know. I don't know if you know Mia Goth. She's kind of like the scream queen. She's out there doing the streets. Benny Safdie, one of the Safdie brothers, is in this thing for whatever reason. Hamish Patel, he's the main guy that everybody gets shout out. Ryan Hurst, I don't know if you remember him. He was in Remember the Titans, and he was in Sons of Anarchy. He played Opie. See, that's how deep my knowledge is. He's in this. Corey Hawkins, John Leguizamo. Corey Hawkins, he's been around. He was in he played Dr. Dre in Straight Outta Compton. Let's see, James Wiener, he was in a bunch of stuff. Sex in the City, most people remember from that. And then so anyway, tons of folks in this thing and doing their thug dizzle. The big controversy though, I mentioned two actors.
Okay, before you get into that reveal, we should know that this is Christopher Nolan's most disliked trailer ever.
Interesting. Where are you seeing that at?
I'm seeing this from firstcuriosity.com random site. It says third-party estimates taken from the main Universal Pictures upload put the countdown trailer at around 51,000 likes against 255,000 dislikes.
Uh-oh.
I just dropped that link in the. That's an interesting one. But yeah, that's kind of crazy.
I mean, so do you want to get into why there's some hate? Or not hate, but just.
I'm assuming it comes from these two cast members you're about to mention.
Yes, two cast members we're about to mention. One is, we'll start with the more. I don't think it's a bad choice, but I get why some people may think a certain way. Lupita Nyong'o, she's playing famously Helena Troy. If you guys don't know anything about the story of Helena Troy, she had to face to launch 1,000 ships. Right, that's always the saying. So she's the most beautiful person in the world. In that time period. And so they have a black woman basically playing the most beautiful person in the world. So some people may take umbrage to that, right? And so that is kind of one, especially. And then I guess what was the version that happened in with 2004? It was played by an actress by the name of Diane Kruger, right? And she's been around forever. She played Helena Troy, and so the traditional European look was dominant in that version. So people have some thoughts about that. And then let's get to the other one. The big one is just Achilles. Achilles is supposed to be, this. Everybody heard Achilles heel, right? The strongest man. And someone hit him in his heel, and now it's saying I'm weak. it's like the Samson story, right? With the hair, right? But it's damn Achilles, man. It got me. Oh, now I can't cross fools over. So he's done. So Achilles, and it's played not by Brad Pitt, not by some other muscular, quote unquote manly man, but played by Elliot Page, who went previously by Ellen Page and is now transitioned into man. Man, transition. I'm trying to say it politically correct. I don't
Cancel
know.
Him. Cancel. Oh
no! Cancel. Oof.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Yeah, well, Dave Chappelle, he's been saying. So anyway, so those are the two controversies. One is Elliot Page playing Achilles heel. Pretty much two of the most famous outside of Odysseus, right? The most famous characters in all of Odyssey are played by a black woman and a trans person. And so people are upset. So Mr. Benja, what are your thoughts on this? I mean, is this something they should be upset about? Does it matter really? It's Christopher Nolan, man. He can do with that. And I think this is his what they say that moment? This is my like big boy pan moment. I'm gonna do what you gonna say? I'm Christopher Nolan. I got Academy Award. My movies, people show up just to see my movies. They don't care who's in the movie. So what you gonna say? So I think this is his moment to kind of really put his thing down and let him know. So what you think? Yeah. Is that what's happening here, or is it he just really doesn't care, or he is trying to spark some controversy?
There is a level of creativity and artistry that tries to spark a controversy, in the sense that you're trying to say, hey, wait a minute, what does this kind of look like? What could happen? And, what is interesting about this? And that's like some art school stuff, right? You're trying to say, hey, well, why do controllers have the plus sign on the left and you're just like, dude, it's because people are right-handed, left-handed, it just works that way. It's like a thing that art school students and people who are trying to push the envelope want to do. Now, with someone at Nolan's stage, there's no need to prove anything to anybody. You're just doing what you want to do. And that's when you're walking around in your boxers and socks and you're thinking to yourself, I could get almost every cast person in Hollywood that I wanted to from my old movies, and we could do this, and we could, yeah. And it becomes this weird artistic vision that's not, I wouldn't say trying to prove anything or trying to upend anything. It's just like, hey, the story as told isn't going to do the creative thing that I wanted to do. It needs this. And that person's going off in their own artistic thing. Like Kanye West back when he basically decided he wanted to do an album full of auto-tune. People didn't get it, but he was like, no, this is what I'm feeling right now. This is happening. 808s and heartbreaks. Deal with it. People were like, I hate auto. In case you don't remember, people hated auto-tune. They hated that sound. They hated the vibe. That vibe wasn't kicking right then, but he did it anyway. And this, I think, is where Nolan's coming from. Trying to court controversy, I don't think that's his vibe at all. I think he's just feeling his artsy self.
He's in his art bag, right? Is that what you would say? And so it's like, I got a vision, a mosaic that represents the world, but the story of Odyssey. So I want to put actors that represent everything. Let's do it. Yeah, I get it. He's an auteur. So do what you do, man. Yeah.
Right. And I think he was quoted as saying something like, I desperately wanted her to do this role.
Who's her?
Lupita, I'm sorry.
Okay.
The other one is a him, all right?
Yes.
Thank you for
the other one.
Thank you for getting me clear on that one. Just making sure. From movie scenes, it says Christopher Nolan's Lupita Nyong'o was his first choice to play Helen of Troy in The Odyssey. I didn't know it was his first choice because the role needed a certain strength and poise as much as beauty. So I would have to go through some interviews to see exactly what he means by strength and poise as much as beauty. And he goes on to say Lupita makes it look effortless.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's that. But no, I don't think he's sitting around trying to be woke or anything like that.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Interesting. Your boy Manny G, thank you for your comment. I appreciate it. He said Elliot is actually playing a warrior named Simon, not Achilles, in which Simon and Achilles are both male warriors. Funny enough, Simon doesn't appear in Homer's Odyssey, but Nolan included him anyway. Interesting. Yeah, I did not know that. Thank you for shining the light on that. I mean, if you look, yeah, he's right. Because it does say right here Simon, it doesn't say Achilles. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. So people assume they were playing Achilles, but that's not the case. So we apologize for that inaccuracy. So I'm just curious, is Achilles going to even show up in here?
I didn't see. I looked at the IMDb cast list, and I typed in Achilles.
I don't know. It might be like, it might be one of the surprise things. Some guy in the corner. Ho, I am Achilles, and he takes off his hood, and it's just like that actor. You know who's going to be? He always puts in his movies. Always he put Civilian Murphy. The guy who won for Oppenheimer. He won the Academy Award. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He played Scarecrow in Batman Begins. So yeah, he's been around for a minute. Yeah, he won the Academy Award for what's that thing? Oppenheimer. He won it for Oppenheimer. So yeah, so that's kind of Civilian Murphy is the actor's name. So he might show up because he showed up every one of his movies. I think he was in Tenet too. He played a little role in there. You know how some actors and directors, they get together and they always put he always put the same actor, even as a small part, like Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He always shows up in Ryan. What's it? What's his Ryan? What's Ryan's that director who did Star Wars that everybody hated with the broom boy having the power of the Force.
Yeah, right.
So anyway, they
Ryan
hated
Johnson.
yeah, Ryan Johnson, thank you. So yeah, he always puts Gordon Levitt always in his movies, even if it's like a stormtrooper. So anyway, I digress. So yeah, man, I mean overall I think I'm excited to go see it. I think this is something that I think everybody should see it because it's him. I'm not worried about the controversy, but I mean, sure. I mean, people want to get upset about fictional characters and what they look like based on this. There's another fictional character that has some controversy. You see the thing about James Bond?
The one that just happened, or the new one, or
Well, the casting director person said, who's casted for James Bond for 30 years. She said, I'm gonna cast James Bond as he's written in the original Ian Fleming, books, and so base it as a wink, wink. We're not gonna, change the color of this character or anything like that. So, yeah, that's where we are right now, Mr. Benja. People are upset about fictional characters.
yeah. So okay, your boy Man G commented, "No, Achilles is not in the Odyssey. He shouldn't be because he was killed in the Trojan War, in which the Odyssey takes place after the Trojan War." Cool. My question is, why is all this Achilles talk happening around the Odyssey? If that's the case, are people just confused?
I think they are. Because he is correct. I mean, he was in the Trojan War, which we'll see. I'm assuming. No, he was Odysseus. Was he coming back from the Trojan War? See, I don't know the Odyssey like that. Yeah. See, don't give me a star. Oh, you know what? It was 2004 movie. It was called Troy.
Right. Yes,
So,
exactly. And there are a lot of connections with that people are.
Yeah, where they're conflating the two is different stories. To your point, yes, that's right. It's coming back to me. So, yeah. Anyway, I got to brush up on my Homer, I guess. Let me find it over here. Oh, here it is. This big old tune. Let me go. Here it is, guys. I got the Homer tome right here.
Yeah, okay. There's even this meme that was going around. James, this is the same meme you sent me. This meme is flying around on X right now. I'm looking on X because this is where the true anger is coming through about this film. But yeah, they totally say that they're comparing, Helen and the 2004 Brad Pitt
Sure.
and I forgot her name with Elliot and Lupita here. So yeah, this is not a unique confusion. This is being spread around incorrectly.
It's spread around, man. So anyway, I'm excited about seeing Mr. Benj. I thought it's Christopher Nolan. He's in his bag. I'm just gonna give it straight up, A. I mean, I think people are gonna see it to see. I don't know if it's gonna make 800 million like Oppenheimer, but I know it's gonna make a lot of money. So, it's gonna make about maybe 300, 400 million. I don't know how much it cost them, but it don't. He's Christopher Nolan. No one cares.
Hold on a second. I gotta look something up because I almost want to say that this has been, someone said something about Achilles being in the movie in some sense, like somebody from the movie industry, but I can't find it, can't verify it. So, but I want to say that somebody mentioned at least a passing reference or something about him in there, but whatever. I can't.
Odysseus was traveling from the Trojan War. So yeah. I guess what happened, so Achilles was in the Trojan War, and I guess he died there with the Achilles heel thing, and then Odysseus went on his Odyssey after the war. So that boy be beefing, man. Boy be in these stories like, what? I'm here. I'm in both, man. I was in the Trojan horse. I'm over here. I think they will have the Trojan horse in this, right? The whole, So yeah, it's all the things that are gonna be played in this movie. So yeah, I'm excited, man.
So I give this one a. Well, we're not doing the grades like that anymore. Did I like it or did I not like it?
Oh
I
yeah, that's
liked
right.
I liked it. Thumbs up, boom from my
Okay.
end.
Thumbs up on my end.
I thought it did a good job. As far as I guess I'm going all up against the YouTube comments and the X comments here. X was obvious. We knew what that response was going to be like, but on YouTube, man, this thing says so many comments and nobody's like. I'm surprised they forgot the rap music. LOL. There's more Greek in the yogurt in my fridge than in this movie.
Well, that's the other thing I was noticing too. Usually with these little epic movies, they got little accents. I mean, isn't Tom Holland and Robert Patterson? Is Robert Patterson British? Yeah, but they're like speaking like they from down the street. Your daddy. Wouldn't they say like your father? Right. So it's like, what are we gonna be like? He's not here. It's like, your boy ain't here. Something like that. It's like, I guess they're doing away with the whole, highbrow speaking. So it's gonna be interesting to see how that goes. But yeah, because I know for a fact Tom Holland and Robert Patterson are English, but they're out here saying your daddy. So anyway.
So okay, aside from the racial comments, and the gender based comments, there's one that had me laughing in here. Nice to see Matt Damon showing his range by playing Matt Damon with a beard.
Facts. I love it, man. All right, man. So let's keep it moving.
Yeah, man. Real quick though, man. This one's getting me. I think it's an artist doing an artist thing. As far as the trailer goes, I'm fine with it. As I said, I liked it. Is it ruining anything? That I cannot tell until the movie comes out. Just reacting to the trailer. And is it an affront to Greek lore, mythology, culture, heritage? That's a lot to ask from a trailer that's relatively quiet, but I could see why people are getting upset, I guess. But seems more just like online angst and tiki torches currently from the comments. After we see the movie, I might be like, they played Lupita like a chocolate chip cookie. I don't know. We'll have to see. I figure it'll do right, but I don't know.
All right, guys, look, this is what we do. We talk about controversies. We talk about new movies coming out. We're super excited about some of these things. Give you our opinions from business and an artistic standpoint. So hopefully you like that. If you like this type of disclosure, please like, subscribe, and comment at Show vs. Business on X, Threads, YouTube, and Instagram. Listen to us at Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Visit us on our website at Show vs. Business to learn more. And please, any comments, ideas about content you want us to react to, just let us know below. We'll get to it. Give us the flames.
Yeah, and this isn't the end, by the way. We got more. For those of you checking out the clips, you need to go check out more videos below. And that's it for this one. Peace.
Deuces, Troy.